there's going to be any early... Again, looking at the lanes, any early kill lanes we should be looking at. You know, any early kill lanes the observer, me, should be looking for.
Let me think. Lina Clock sounds strong. Against the Timber Hoodwink lane, they can keep killing the Hoodwink. If she's out of position, I think there's gonna be a lot of fight on the mid lane as well. Not sure if there's kill potential there.
Well,
On the top lane, I think they're just gonna allow Primal Beast to farm. Sven is gonna try to get some. Boom is gonna try to be aggressive on the top lane, but yeah, I think the Q lane might be bottom.
okay. Well, keep an eye on smokes. They might be wearing off. In fact, they're going to break here now as well. Night will show Lumia, Genic, as well as MJZ behind this tier 1 tower. But do Boom want to get aggressive? They might just be here to posture out. But now Thunder Awaken will know. So it should still be, if you want to go in terms of runes, a 2 for 2 in terms of runes. In fact, yeah, you can see the 3 heroes not going through the Twin Gate. They are just going to stand the ground behind this tier 1 tower. So no major aggression from either side.
They are afraid.
Well, they are. The Twin Gating now. Whether this is just to get some warding down here because he does have the sentry, or you know whether he thinks he is going to be able to get something out of this. You know, get aggressive, but just backing up the Timbersaw.
Yeah, help the Timbersaw to get the rune, so they can have like at least 2. Nice move. Wasn't really needed, but has to be there.
Just in case.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how do you like this from the Lina pickup here? Item-wise, you know, triple branches into the wand, so stats on stats on stats, and a little bit of protection. Gonna TP past the 2 heroes, actually. Make sure she can't take any aggro from the Timber or the Hoodwink.
Yeah, he's gonna block the creeps, just like Timber is doing.
Yeah.
So the creeps are not on the tower.
Okay.
He's gonna take some damage doing that, but it's okay. Now he has to de-aggro? No.
Just on the
Perfect.
very edge, yeah. I wasn't sure if Gennett was going to go for like the bushwhack level 1. You'll really put the pressure onto Picaz and just let these creeps push on. But he did go for the acorn shot here, using it onto Picaz. And yeah, put some pressure. Panda chase down now as well. But Oscar, he's going to have that willing death to come out. Trading though, the damage coming out from Panda will be able to put pressure, forcing Oscar right back.
Yeah, since Timber doesn't have that much of regen, you need to burn it. Make him buy more.
Just, yeah, make life a misery here for the Timber. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, we see Dark Mago already taking pressure out from Sladam. Sladam's level 2. But now, Flame Guard will be up. So, some protection coming out. And MJC loses his courier off the dip behind Knight. Getting cheeky here in this top lane.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we are gonna see kills here.
No, it's only level 1 on the Prowess. Yeah, I thought he was coming in uproar into the trample. But now the level 2 does come out.
Yeah, they can definitely apply some pressure on this van, but Lumiere should not die here.
Yeah. Okay. And we'll keep an eye. Meanwhile, mid lane, look at this Sladam's coming right up to the high ground here. Darkmago being pushed back, and he does have that Flame Guard up. But bottle-wise, it isn't out just yet. In fact, is it coming out now on his courier? It is. So it's going to be a little bit behind the Storm Spirits. So...
And Lumiere, I mean, Dark Mago is getting destroyed on this lane.
Yeah, man.
Look at the CS chart.
Oh, they get the kill. The ward was down, and they're going to be able to get the damage out onto the Lina. Lina, 6-2. But like you say, in the mid lane, 12-4 on the Storm Spirit, and only 7 last hits on the Ember. Vortex right back now as well. Going to try and dodge off damage with the Slider Fist. But Sladams, he has that bottle, and he's going to be able to get himself over to the Water Rune.
And as we talked about during the draft, right? You kill the Lina if the clock goes for a pull, and Lina is not careful enough. That happens.
And yeah, it looks like that's how they caught her out. Dark Mago does have this bottle up now. Watching the Jaro, actually just trying to get these camp blocks. Yeah, he's just making sure that Chen has nothing to pick up early on.
Unless he leaves the lane. That's what he wants Chen to do.
Yeah.
So they can pressure more this van.
We'll keep an eye just on the rest of the map now as well. Rocket Flare comes out onto Genic. Now as well, the LSA does connect onto Oscar. The acorn shot here onto Picaz, and Picaz just moving himself away. Mid lane, yeah, no damage coming out here onto the Spirit. A little bit slower in terms of kills in this first game. You know, there's not a lot of aggression. Do you expect this to carry on? Maybe just the odd 1 or 2 kills until support start to roam around?
Yeah, I think it's gonna stay like this. Lina should not die bottom. She did.
Yeah.
Has to be careful because clocks, of course, pulling.
Yeah, no, like you said, they have the vision on this now as well. They have that ward there, so he really does have to be careful. But the trees are being broken. They're going to be taken away, so there's no setup coming out from Genek unless he wants to hit that pass, the
lane.
Acorn shot in the trees.
Oof. That was close. Storm almost got soloed.
Yeah, and Darkmago giving as good as he gets here in this mid lane.
Yeah, he's coming back on the CS.
Yeah, catching up. Going to be the rotation in from Hoodwink now as well. Wards are down, spotting out. Panda's going to see him and use the Rocket Flare as well. So Genek might just stop in his tracks here. Just trying to secure, and it's actually going to be the Water Rune going with Sladams, but no Water Rune here for the Ember because, well, Genek was put under pressure, but Slam's got to be careful here. The Bushwhack, it does connect. He's on level 4. He's not going to be able to get this ball line in the way. Blood Grenade comes out. The Acorn shot will bounce around. Slam's going to get himself away from this one. He's going to try and drop this Remnant. In the end, he might go down using those stick charges. Is it going to be able to keep him alive now? Slowing down. Darkmago, one slide of fist. 4 seconds away. Going to try and chase down once again, but the Bushwhack comes out, and Darkmago, Genek, going to be able to group up for the kill. Knight, he just needs to get in range. Just needs to get the vision, and the Courier might allow it. No, the Acorn shot. He might lose his Courier. He doesn't. The Courier survives, and Knight gets instant revenge on the Hoodwink.
If he only got one hit off, one more, he could kill the Courier at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, but nice rotation. Anyways, got the kill on the Storm, helps the Ember Spirit a lot. Level 5 on the Ember Spirit. We're gonna get the bottle refill. Feels good. He's back on the CS chart.
Yeah, and even putting slight pressure now with the slight fist onto the Storms. I'm surprised that they didn't try and put pressure onto Oscar while the Hoodwink was away, but it feels like because he's just comfortable farming at the minute. Level 4, maybe once he hits that level 6, has that Laguna Blade to come out. And yeah, Timbersaw did go for the 1 point in the reactive armor.
Yeah, just to get some regen.
And Oscar will take down the Courier now. Well, in death will be used, but again, Picaz doesn't follow up, so the Timber Chain away here from Oscar. Panda going to try and catch up once again to him with the Battery Assault still coming through. Going to give as good as he gets here. Genek rotating in. So maybe this is where Panda just leaves, just make sure he doesn't get 2v1'd and killed off, making the lane a little bit harder for Picaz.
Yeah, you need a Storm rotation to kill the Timber.
Yeah. Who's going to get this next rune spawn? Where's it go? It's going to be the shield rune. Genek picks it up. He has to deny it away from Panda now as well. Panda coming through. Once again, Battery Assault damage now. Stacking up, and Darkmago just moves himself away. And Genek, I think he has the shield rune to protect him from that rocket flare.
He's playing. He's making the moves. Getting the runes. Getting kills.
So
nice performance so far.
How do... Boom, looking at this, I mean, it's early on, it's not a massive... In fact, the net worth's still going in their favor. How do they want to be making moves? Do they want to be waiting for that hook shot on Panda? Or are you looking for early pressure now? Because 20 seconds until those wisdom runes are up.
Yeah, I think now I just try to anticipate any movement from the other team. Get the runes. And wait for the levels, of course.
Okay, and Picard's pushing it in now, only level 5, but Oscar only level 4, not close to the level 6 here on him just yet. And Picard's, how far away is he from the 6? In fact, he's this creep wave, he's going to be able to pick it up here, I think, after these, so he might move in. Look for... Okay, Oscar is away, and yeah, Genek gets the Wisdom Rune, boom, gets it on Knight. No aggression underneath the tier 1 tower.
Yeah, Oscar knows Picard wants to kill him. Might be it. Ooh.
Genek, Bushwhack connects, the cogs will be dropped though, so Genek, does this stop the aggression coming out now? The Timid Chain comes in, Oscar, Picaz might be able to turn it around, Laguna Blade's going to be here, but the Ember Spirit's going to rotate in now as well, the right clicks, it's enough, and Picaz, he gets the kill, Esther won't connect onto anyone, so Genek's going to be able to get that return kill, but Picaz, before he goes down, will be able to take down the Timbersaw.
Yeah, he knew the Ember was coming, because they had the ward there on the river, so he just got the kill before die.
And look at this as well, MJZ did come through the twin gate, but does he go back through, or are they looking to put pressure onto the tier 1? Because I don't think Panda's going to let this go down so early.
I think this is going to be the Lina welcome.
Yeah, we'll see 3 heroes grouping up. Meanwhile, in the river, some aggression coming out. Darkmago, though, he's going to jump to a Remnant, and this is going to be 4 heroes because he's only just come right back. He's TP'd into the lane. They're going to be able to get another kill. LSA, but the Slider Fist, he dodges it off, and MJZ sends him right back to the fountain in a box. And now, well, this should be enough to take down the tier 1 tower.
Very nice play from Darkmago, letting the Remnant there, showing on the river, so Lina feels safe. That was a very good play.
Slatums with a double damage rune. Do you think this is going to be... It should be enough to trade off the towers, right? Yeah, it should be able to take it down, even with Genic being in, trying to interrupt this one. The Ember Spirit is going to rotate back through. Only level 4 on Panda, so no hook, but they do take the tower now. Down we go. He's got that remnant to jump away to if he does need it.
He doesn't have to do anything crazy here. He already got the tower. He sees his van on the storm. He's just being annoying there.
Yeah, just trying to use the last of that amplified damage rune, right?
Yep. A lot of damage on the storm now. Just like every rune is a storm rune now.
Well, when it's not a hoodwink rune, right? As the jump comes in, oh, they're going to be able to go... No, the cogs come out. Down we go. Does he want to try and jump over these, or is he just going to try and right-click them? Bushwhack does connect onto the Clockwork. Clockwork has that battery assault. If Damago wants to come into this one, the Rocket Flow comes out once again underneath the tier 2 tower. Because he's going to be able to get the LSA. Laguna Blade comes out now as well. Slatted Fist, do they have the kill? They don't. It's going to be the jump away here. Mago, the right-clicks do connect, but it's not enough to get the kill. And Storm Turret wasn't rotating in, so Picaz falls back to the tier 2 tower. I'm not even going to be able to get the kill on the Ember Spirit, even after spending that Laguna Blade.
Yeah, that's nice that Pakai's helped Panda. He was not planning on using the Lagoon anyway, so...
And I suppose it's a short enough cooldown, right, that you can use it as a warning shot. Oh, but Panda, he comes right back in. Look at this. Thunder Awaken, they're just ready. They're saying, okay, cool, we've got some good item timings, 10 minutes in, we're going to group up, and we're going to put pressure on absolutely everybody. And it doesn't feel like, boom, they're in the right position here to challenge back on this.
And that's all due to that Dark Mago movement on the bottom lane. You kill the Lina, get the tower, suddenly your Timber has a lane. And your Lina, if your Boom, is just farming the jungle.
And what's Timber building towards? It's going to be the Eternal Shroud. He has that Timber chain away. Homing Missile. It's just going to be a naked homing missile now. Nothing to follow up to Oscar. Not going to be too fussed. In fact, I don't really think he took any damage off that either.
Yeah, you need to bring like Primal Beast or the Storm Spirit to kill this Timber. But if you do that, you might lose the mid tower. You will give a lot of space to this van. So that would not be for free.
Oh. And you see, Primal Beast, he is trying to keep this pressure on the top lane. How's he looking? He's got that Veil straight into the Shivas here for Illich. Item-wise, just looking through Boom, because there's not a lot of net worth on this Gyrocopter, you know, sitting on the 2 point lowest in the table. But do you expect the Solar Crest to come out? I forgot the name of it there for a second. The Solar Crest to come out first, or do you go straight into the Shard if you're the Gyrocopter?
I think the Clock's gonna get the Solar.
Yeah.
He's building the Pavis.
Yeah.
First.
Boom, there it goes.
Okay.
I think the Gyro can just get other items like Forest Staff. Maybe save for the Shard as well.
Yeah. And I've been seeing this a bit. Again, Ari playing the Hoodwink, just looking around the items, but this Hoodwink going straight into another Mage Slayer as well, and then the Rod of Atos to follow up. And again, this is what I've been seeing on other Hoodwinks, so it is a really nice build here, and it's just, again, the backup Mage Slayer in these fights, it's going to be well worth it if you can get it out quick.
They'll have like 2 at least.
Yeah.
Ember Spirit's getting 1. I don't think Timber will buy it. Yeah, he won't. On the Hoodwink and the Ember Spirit. They will be tanky. And this van, now Lamier is playing Dota.
Yeah, net worth wise, he is top of the net worth. He was struggling in that last match, but I think he's got as much net worth now as he did at 20 minutes in that last match.
Yeah, top in the charts.
Item wise, what is the build for this van? You know, we've already got the Mask of Madness online, but what's the full build up, do you think, here for Lumia?
There you go, Echo Saber, you get the Blink Dagger, you start getting involved. If you feel the need, you can get BKB after, but if the game is easy, you can just go Daedalus.
Okay. And you can see item-wise, he's going to have a lot, I think that's triple stacks in 2 camps, an ancient camp, as well as the big camp here in this triangle. So, Lumia, yeah, he's going to have a lot of net worth under his belt. It's surprising to me that even after the last 2 deaths, you know, because he's only about 800, 900 gold behind here, and he has stacks of his own to catch up on. So we'll see if Picaz wants to get involved. He has that Mjolnir now, the Maelstrom, and a full Mjolnir. That'll be bonkers, 13 minutes in, Falcon's Blade Mjolnir. But he does have the Maelstrom, so that's going to help him catch up, keep pace here as well, up against the Sven.
Yeah, problem is that Picaz is only 10. He just got 10, and Sven is almost 12.
Yeah.
After this stack, Pakaz will catch up, but 12 Sven with the Echo Saber, he can just be involved.
And yeah, are you expecting Pakaz to avoid these fights and just find farm for maybe the next 5 or 6 minutes, where, like you say, Lumia can get involved?
He can try to join the fights with the travel boots just to get there, throw some Lagunas, and back off because it's dangerous. He cannot afford to die on Lina.
Yeah.
For this Sven is easier.
Okay. And yeah, the deaths on the Lina on Pakaz, you can see that they have put him behind, you know, in terms of levels, like you're saying. Illich now grouping up. Wisdom Rune's down, but it looks like Storm, in a little bit of trouble, has to go for that ball line and TP away to make sure he can't be caught out.
Imagine if there was a Sven there waiting for him.
On the triangle, you say, thank you very much. Easiest kill of my life.
They might take this tower mid on Thunder.
Can Boom let this happen? Do you think they need to defend this, or are they just happy to let this tier 1 tower go?
I don't know if they can. They just can't play now.
Yep.
They're hitting their timings. Shivas is coming on the Primal Beast soon. Storm has to finish the Witchblade as well. Then they can go for like a smoke play.
Okay, and yeah, this is the thing, right? That with the Storm Spirit, I thought, you know, you see a lot of Storm Spirits, and again, they, forgive the pun, but they do ball out of control once they get a couple of kills, and it just feels like Thunder Awaken, they've done just enough to keep Slatums in his lane, shut him down, while this Ember Spirit has been popping off, and the tempo, it's just not here for Boom yet.
Yeah, Thunder is just waiting for the dagger on this van.
Yeah.
As soon as he has the item, they will just smoke and fight.
Okay, and he's not going to be too far away from it yet. In fact, I think this Ancient Camp, is that enough gold? If not, just short, and he will be able to get it through the passive gold. I think it is going to be enough here for the pickup on the Blink Dagger. Yeah.
Yep. Now it's time. Nighttime as well. They can surprise Boom.
Okay, and we'll see if this is going to be the reveal of the Blink Dagger. How's the Gyrocopter looking? Gyrocopter going for a Spirit Vessel.
He's baiting. Look at Slatums with the Arcane Rune. But this might not be the best way to bait because the Sven is going to be there.
Oh, he walked himself in. There's going to be the blink away from the Sven here. Lumia, yeah, that's the reveal of the Blink Dagger. Not how you wanted it, but at least he keeps himself Storm Spirit free.
He's still confident. He's still in the area. They're pinging. They're scanning. They're not afraid.
No, and yeah, Lumia's just keeping that farm up again. About 1,000 gold, just under ahead of the Lina. So the Lina having an okay time in the triangle, but everybody on Thunder Awaken, it just feels like they've hit their stride now, and it's up to Boom to catch up.
And they don't have a scan to check if there's anyone on the triangle. They gotta be lucky here to find something.
Yeah, and
Panda is just blocking the gank. He's intentionally going towards Thunder's heroes.
he will reveal that smoke now. Yeah, the Bushwhack does connect. Sharpshooter's going to be here, but the support, if you're going to lose anybody, losing a position 5 Clockwork and getting all of this information, that is not bad for Boom. It does feel bad that you've lost a kill, but in the grand scheme of things, it's better than losing out on the Primal Beast, better than losing out on the Lina.
Yeah, I need to know where they are. So Lina can keep farming, Storm can keep farming as well. Don't really mind losing the clock there.
Yeah.
If his Sven is not farming his triangle, he can farm yours, but it doesn't matter in the end. Nothing you can do about it.
And mid lane, we've yet to see the impact I thought we would have seen from the Primal Beast here as well. You know, no pulverizers just yet. Time ago, those going to be able to get out the Flame Guards here and chains into that Sleight of Fist. And now they jump in. The Shivas comes out there. Do they have the control? The hook shot on the back lines onto the hook wound. They might have this coming through. The onslaught, no, it's going to be cancelled off. Primal Beast, he's going to be stun locked. He's not going to be able to get any of his spells off here. And now the chase down MJZ, though. They do get the counter Genic. Let's say connects onto the chain. The rifle is coming out here. And we've got Pakaz. He is being run on top of, but he's still going to be able to get the kill onto MJZ. And it looks like the damage coming out. Dartmouth trying to chase down onto the Storm Spirit. Won't be able to get it. Can he get himself away from this one? On the other side of the river, though, Lumia, yeah, they do have that Whirling Death. The Chakram damage coming through. Can they get the kill onto the Sven? Shiva's guard. Panda's going to be able to get the catch up. They do take down both position 1s. And now Oscar, he's hit a peak. Knight, though, though, trying to chase into this. Can he get the right click onto Dark Mago? Slenderface comes out. They still have that homing missile. It will connect. The trample damage of the Flame Guards up, but the right click, the pulverize. They get the secure onto Dark Mago. And now Illich, can he get himself away? He can't. It's a sweep up on both sides. What was that, like a 4 for 4?
And an ultra kill for Oscar. They just ignored the Chamber to get like the Sven, to get the supports, the Ember in the end, but Chamber was killing everyone.
Yeah.
And Pakaz died first. But Sven, he did not get a lot of gold. What is this?
I think
I'm pretty sure he got more. 28?
Yeah, because it was Oscar got the kill onto Pakaz, so he should have got that, just the AoE gold as well, right?
Yeah.
But it might have been the gold that he lost after he died as well. So
That too. He didn't spend any gold.
yeah.
Has 1.1k.
But yeah, no, Timbersaw all of a sudden pops off here. Gonna go towards, he's already got the Eternal Shroud, so he's going to avail out of his own, as looks like the top lane. They are going to be able to suss out, find Genek and get this kill. How is the Gyrocopter looking? He's going to go towards the Force Staff after the Spirit Vessel, so no early rush on the shard here for Knight.
And he did not have charges on the vessel last fight.
Yeah.
He just had the item, so it will be better for the next fight. And Storm played it very well. It could be worse for Boom because he dodged the first jump on Sven, so it took longer for him to die. That allowed the Lina to fight more. But they really need to think of a plan here to try to kill this Timbersaw.
Yeah.
Not sure if it's possible right now, but Oscar is huge.
That was the thing, right, as well. The Primal Beast came in to try and... Yeah, you can see him going towards the BKB on Illich because he tried to come in, use the Pulverize. He was Centaur stomped by the Chen. You know, he tried to use the Onslaught. He was stunned up once again. He tried to use the Trample. He was just being controlled out. And Illich, all he could do in the end was go for those right clicks. And that's not what a Primal Beast does primarily.
And they will get Roche on Thunder. That's a very good play because you cannot just sit and wait for the BKB timing on Sven.
No.
This gives a lot of space for Boone to farm. If you have the Aegis, you can play, even if you don't have the BKB, similar concept on the TA Ursa. Just get the Aegis and fight before BKB.
Yeah, and you can see that Boom, they have no idea this is happening. They are going to be able to get the shard, and it does actually come through from the Tormentor onto Knight. So, okay, worth not investing that on the Gyrocopter. He took the risk. He will pay off for him, as Oscar will pick up the Aegis. And looking around Thunder Awaken, again, what's the game plan here? Because they've already got aggressive, they've already got damage out, they give the Aegis over to the Timbersaw. Do you think this is signaling they want to go for more fights?
Yeah, of course. And giving the Aegis to the Timbersaw relates to what we were talking about. Boom had to find a way to kill this Timbersaw, but they can't now.
And yeah, no, if they wipe him once, I don't even know if they're going to be able to do it twice. Wisdom Runes are up. Darkmango is going to rotate over, get the... it's not even going to get the bottle charge, just takes it for the XP on the position 2. How's it looking level-wise? He's doing okay. He's the second highest level in the game behind Illich as well as Pakaz and Lumiere. But, you know, he's having a really good time on this Ember Spirit.
Yeah, he's scaling. That's scary. He'll have the Kaya Sanj in a minute. Dealing a lot of damage, tanking a lot as well. He needs more levels and one more item to become like a very good hero. Sven now has the BKB. I think he's assembled the Echo Saber for that. Right?
Oh, they get the damage. They get the kill onto Panda here as well. Yes, Sven, like you say, he has disassembled, so the BKB is out. Earlier timing on that. And how much do you like the Ember Spirit? Because I'm looking at his items. Ember Spirit's going to be the one that goes towards the Veil. So it's not going to be the Timber Veil. He's going to be going back for a Sanjin Kaya of his own.
Yeah, then he can get like Shiva and amplify the Shiva's damage with the Kaya Sanj.
Okay.
Just, I think for you, Sven, you kill everyone. Build.
Fair enough. The Sven will be going back in for that second Echo Saber. Or I guess the second half of the Echo Saber once again. And mid lane, can they get the damage out here onto the Ember Spirit? There might be some control. There is going to be the jump in now as well. Was that pulverized after the trample?
No.
They don't control him. They just let him jump away.
They didn't have the pulverize, sadly.
Oh, it was on cooldown. Right.
Phone clock was there. That could be a kill, I think.
Oh well. But It's not massively out of the reach of Boom, but what do they need to do to recover? Because it feels like Thunder Awaken, they do have this tempo in their favor.
They need to keep farming. If they're not fighting, they need to keep farming.
Yeah.
So Lina gets stronger, and when the Aegis expires, they can finally fight.
Lina!
This is a disaster.
This is not great, and I think because, yeah, throws out the Laguna Blade for damage, but because he's feeling like Lumia was in that last game, he just can't get started for stopping here, and being caught out for, what was that, the 5th time on this Lina, it really doesn't feel good. Right before the BKB as well, Illich will be able to get the kill onto Genic. There is going to be the follow-up now as well from that homing missile, the rocket barrage, the double rocket barrage comes through. MJZ, the damage, but Knight's going to TP himself away. Can they have the... They do. They have the Storm Hammer, they have the lockdown, and no follow-up from the rest of the team. They could have potentially got the kill onto MJZ, but maybe an overstep, and the Gyrocopter getting way too aggressive.
That's a tanky Chen.
Yeah.
You're not killing this pipe, Chen. There's no way.
And yeah, he's got that Vlad as well to help out his teammates. Now the jump in Sladams, what can he do? Just going to try and clean up on the Chen army. Illich coming in now as well, but you've got to be careful, the Sven is close.
He doesn't have OT, so he might not be able to fight, but he has to be there for his friend.
And yeah, it feels like Boom, they are playing it really safe in the second game.
They need some win conditions here. They need to catch up on the Lina. She still doesn't have BKB. She's getting there. She'll have it right now, I think.
Yeah.
One more creep. Yep. And you need to wait 1 minute for the Aegis. You can smoke when... Oh.
There we go. There is
Nothing
going to be the homing
happening.
missile coming through here. Sladams goes down. It's going to be the lockdown into the call down for the damage. Slatterfist. Well, there's no Searing chance to follow up, and the Gyrocopter, at least this time, will be able to get himself back to the base. But it just feels like, yeah, Boom, they keep getting these jump ins and losing heroes when the rest of the team says, you know what, that's a step too far for me.
Genex is destroying this game with these bushwalks.
Yeah, and now...
He got it last second, the Storm.
Oh, the LSA connects. Is this going to be enough damage with the homing missile into the pulverize now? Illich, he's got that BKB going, but there is going to be the remnant jump away here from the Ember Spirit. It doesn't matter. Illich is counting on that. He jumps himself forward as well. Gets that trampled damage off, so at least they get the kill onto the Ember Spirit. And now Thunder Awaken backing themselves away. Aegis will expire in about 15 seconds, so maybe the one and done here on the side of Thunder Awaken. But you can see the Boom. They want to carry on chasing. They want to at least take the creeps away from the Chen. Jump in once again. The hook shot's going to be off the mark. Then the Bushwhack. It doesn't connect. Shiva's down, slows down onto MJZ. They've got this pulverize in 2 seconds, but they might not even need it thanks to the right clicks, because big dive in Sladam zone, not going to be able to catch anyone out. And all of a sudden here, Boom, right back into it after a good couple of kills.
Yeah, that was a risky play on the Ember, trying to get the wave in front of Boom's tower. Boom was ready. They knew they had the damage to kill the Ember. Primal Beast played it so well as well, anticipating the Remnant going forward and securing the kill in the end. Yeah, that could be worse for Thunder.
And we can see that the Accept is being picked up by the Primal Beast as well, so he is going to have that break to come out against the Timbersaw when, well, in about 200 gold, yeah, because he's already got the Ogre Axe there in his inventory. So in the fights, this is going to be something he can do that's going to be a massive bother to everybody involved, because even taking away the cleave from the Sven, you know, I suppose he's got the BKB, but just being able to deal with, or jump in, Chen, is he going to go down here? Sladam's going to be able to get on top of him. MJZ's taking a lot of damage to the right click, and the Hand of God has to be used to keep MJZ alive. But even if he doesn't go down, that's a big ultimate down now for the next 120 seconds.
Yeah, he had to use it. You cannot afford to. Oh, and Knight, what are they doing there?
I don't know, man. Maybe trying to get some wards down, but the entire team of Thunder Awaken just collapses on him.
Are you lost, son?
Yeah, that's not your side of the map.
Maybe he was watching the Storm kill attempt, and he forgot where he was.
Yeah, just setting those auto clicks going here. It's because gotta be careful though. 4 or 5 heroes roaming down here from Thunder Awaken, so there will be the TP from Illich. Can they get the kill onto Darkman Go? Darkman Go could be a bait. No Blink Dagger though onto the Primal Beast. Has to go in the old-fashioned way on foot. So
they can definitely kill this Ember, but they need to pop BKB on Primal Beast.
Yeah, and Lumia, well, Darkman Go pops the veil. Illich just backs himself away. They're gonna see him with a Sleight of Fist. So Illich now, they The surprise is ruined, the surprise party here, and Thunder Awaken might just back themselves away. Yeah, you can see all 5 heroes. They're just going to leave in pairs, but the smoke coming out from Boom. Who are they going to be able to catch up to? Illich. Well, Phase Boots on the chase. Genek, he stops. He stops the farm with the Acorn shot. Smokes break Illich. He's going to be able to chase down. Shivas comes in. He's going to try and get in with the onslaught now as well. And Genek inside the Glimmer Cape, but it will wear off. Illich, can he get the kill? He's going to try and help himself away with the sharpshooter. All of this mana being expended though. Slatums, can they get the damage out? They're going to be able to catch on top of the Timber Sword now as well. Because he gets that BKB off, he's going to be able to go with the LSA onto. Do they get the kill onto Oscar now? Because the backlines, Panda will go down. Right clicks Lumia. His BKB is not going to be up for too much longer here. But you can see the Emissary right on top of Pikaz. His BKB goes now as well. He's not throwing out the Laguna Blade, but the double LSA will connect another Laguna Blade. They get the kill onto Oscar, but Pikaz will fall. Storm Spirit, Lumia going to be able to take the damage from the trample now. He's the last one alive on the side, and he gets rooted on Lilich. Can he get himself away from 3 heroes? Bushwhack comes out, and even when they take a good fight, you know, they only get they turn this one around, and boom, they lose all 5 heroes.
They went too deep to get this Hoodwink kill.
Yeah. And
that was a problem.
The Storm jumps in. He uses all of his mana to catch up there. He has none to ball lightning around, and it just means that he's liable, and he was stunned up and controlled. And that was, yeah, like you say, just maybe a step too far, just for a Hoodwink, which they don't even get in the end.
Yeah, then they decide to try to kill the Timber. They did not even finish the Timber. Then Pakaz is out of position, has no choice but to fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Roche, 40 seconds. They need to be ready to fight there. It's gonna be on the bottom side. There's a good vision on the Thunder. They can see the boom coming from the wave. They need to make like one more near the Roche area.
Yeah. No techies in this game, so no early warning system to set up. In fact, Lina's going to go for the TP here, so Roshan, it's going to be 16 seconds away. Going to be seen by that Observer Ward here as well. They know where Pikaz is, and if they want to go into the Roshan pit, Thunder Awaken, they might just be able to get another Roche for free.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Sometimes you just gotta allow the other team to do whatever they want.
Yeah.
And so you can use this time to get back. Pikaz still needs the Daedalus. They were lacking damage there.
Yeah. And
they didn't even finish the Timber in time. Only in the end of the fight.
I wonder if, because the Primal Beast is down here, Roshan is back up now, if Pikaz might take this Twin Gate, try and jump up with the rest of his team, or the Ember Spirit could be in trouble here.
Fight.
Smoke coming out. He feels safe underneath this ward because he might be the bait on the string, on the hook. Just saying, oh, look at me, I'm alone, come and get me. While the rest of his team is smoked behind, but the Ember Spirit's going to TP himself back. And you can see that Thunder Awaken underneath this ward, the Chen, will be spotted out now. Hoodwink TP in. Do they want to try and take this fight before they can get to the Roche pit? Smoke. The smoke underneath the ward. Oh, the D ward comes out. What can they do?
But they only see the Timber. Do they really want to jump the Timber again?
Probably not. Yeah, probably not. The Damago's not even smoked up here, so the Rocket Flare coming out from the Clockwork. Smoke breaks out onto Illich. Oh, I think that was just the smoke wearing off actually on Boom. Damago.
Ken landed. Are they starting the Roche?
It was.
No, it's just
a Chen creep, yeah.
You want to be there so the other team thinks you are doing Roche in case they scan. So you should place at least one hero there, and you bait the enemy.
Look at this.
Oh, Sven, look at this play.
He's going for a complete wraparound on the back lines now as well. He's going to be able to get 2 with the Stormhammer because he has to get that 4-staff out. They've already got the kill onto Panda now as well. Illich won't hit to He's going to have that BKB into the Pulverize. The right click still because he wasn't in range. Not going to be able to get the damage out onto the Sven and Storm. He's trying to do what he can, diving himself in and out. But the Thunder God's Wrath comes out here. Dark Mago is going to be able to catch up. Slider Fist, LSA, Laguna Blade. He takes no damage from this, and they've got the kill onto the Lina. Excuse me. She is going to go down. Backline dive. Storm Spirit's going to be gone. And I think, yeah, the chase down. The Mage Slayer with the Flame Guard. It just means that the Ember Spirit takes no damage on this one. Night Chakram won't be able to connect. And Thunder Awaken will be able to go back into the pit. Yeah, big pickup here.
And it's all Lumiere using the good vision that Thunder had. Finding the perfect angle to jump the Lina. If Lina is low, she can never fight.
And That was kind of the thing there, right? The Clockwork gets caught up with him, so Clockwork has to use that Force Staff to save the Lina. And then when the Pulverize does get used, the Lina's too far away to get the right clicks out, so it's not like she could even follow up on the damage to get the kill onto the Sven being pulverized.
She might need Satanic here on the Lina.
Yeah.
After this Hurricane Pike.
And yeah, just because she feels like, I mean, Sven, it feels like every time he's wanted to, he's just been able to get on top of the Lina and kill her off in the midst of this fight. And like you say then, boom, what damage do they really have?
If Lina is not hitting, I don't think they have enough.
And yeah, Storm Spirit, he's using all of his mana. In fact, he's going full utility here. He's going for the Ag Scepter just to try and get that big group up. If he can get a group Vortex into something like a 2-3-man LSA, the cooldown coming through as well, it might be enough for Boom to turn the fights. But at the minute, it's absolutely going in favor of Thunder Awaken.
They might need like 25 on Lina, Satanic, in order to carry this game. He's going for the Nullifier after Hurricane Pike.
Do you like that? I know you were saying about, you know, being able to get a little bit more, but the Nullifier, who's he even going to nullify?
This Van, you can just dispel the armor. This
Yeah.
Van doesn't have the shard, so...
Ooh, Panda! Has to go for that Force Staff down to the low ground. And I think he was only there for moral support, really, and loses a lot of his life. Okay, some battery assault, but for the most part, he was just showing up to provide support for Picaz.
December is huge now. He's a carry.
Dire's bottom tower
Storm is not close to the impact the Ember is having.
No. And you can see that Sladham's still trying to push down this tier 1 tower. Net worth-wise, he is a ways away off that Ember Spirit. He's, what's that, 6,000 gold? He's about an item and a half behind Dark Mago. And Dark, he's had a really good time from the get-go here on the 7th Spirit.
At least he'll have these eggs. He's very close to the item.
Yeah.
They might lose one tower here.
Oh, jump in though, Dark Mago. I mean, he does have this Aegis if he wants to. Can dive into the base. Illich, he might have to pop that BKB. Do they have the control? Uproar will be used. BKB comes out. They might have the control into the Sven now. Was that pulverized? Was that full damage? But Picaz, he's got the Ember Spirit on top of him once again. The hook shot, I don't even think that connected, so they are going to be able to get the buyback coming out from the Primal Beast. Picaz trying to do what he can with the right clicks. Got that BKB. It's going to be one off soon. And the jump forward now from the Ember Spirit, but the Storm Spirit going to be able to get that double Vortex drag back. Do they have the right click damage? They're going to lose the Gyrocopter here. The jump away, and this is going to be boom. The buybacks, it might not even be enough to save the base because the racks, it is being pressured. One half of them have gone down, and the only saving grace for the side of Boom is they have tier 2 towers in the other lanes. Uproar once again, they're going to get a big jump in now. Was that LSA to follow up? The EKBs are down. They might be able to get it with the Pulverize coming through. They do take down the Sven. Can they get the Timbersaw now as well? Ember Spirit once again will be able to dive himself away from this one. Chase on to the Timbersaw. Timbersaw going to be stunned up. LSA connects. The right click. Is this going to be enough damage to get the kill onto Oscar? Oscar going to be able to get the Timber Chain away. Panda with the jetpack trying to get himself out. There's going to be the jump in with the hook. And now Illich will be able to take down. And the Timbersaw will fall. Jump away. Chen Army. That might be the next thing to go down here. But what can Boom get off the back of this fight? Because they expended, what, 2 buybacks on that?
Yeah, that was expensive, but that was needed. Ember Spirit is playing this fight so well. He's jumping on Lina, so Lina cannot just hit this Van. They need to deal with it somehow. They need to get like Sight of Eyes on Storm, something like this.
Yeah, that might be...
Ember doesn't even have BKB. He's just going in and out.
Yeah. He's just an absolute bonkers hero at the minute, and maybe we are going to see the... in fact, we've got the Mystic Staff queued up on Storm Spirit, so it looks like it's going to be the Parasma for him. He wants that right-click ability after the Ag Scepter.
He might consider going Vise as well.
Yeah.
Such an important item if you are planning to kill this Ember.
And you can see that Illich... You know, he's being teased by the Ember Spirit. As soon as he gets in range, Mago's just like, sweet, it's cool, I have a Remnant back here. I'm going to leave. I'll see you later, nerd.
Sven is getting, like, full build. There's nowhere to go after these 2 items he's marking there. You replace your boots, you get the... I mean, actually, he has the Madness yet, so he has some room.
Yeah. And... yeah, you can sort the Mask of Madness out for that Satanic, and he already has the Blink Dagger, so that is going to be the 6th slot, but yeah, we're saying you swap the boots out. What do you want to be looking for when you do hit that peak of, okay, I literally have no more room?
Radiant's bottom tower.
He can replace the boots and get I don't know, refresher.
Yeah.
To have 2 BKBs, 2 ultis.
Okay, well, Knight, he could be in trouble here. Nightbot back. He's going to try to get the force off to high ground. He doesn't get far enough, and Oscar chases him down now. Jump in comes out from the M Spirit. They got the lockdown onto the Clockwork. He has that jetpack going now as well. Whereas that jump in backlines, Primal Beast isn't going to be here. And the hook shot. Oh, he gets the Clockwork out, but that does mean that he's used that ultimate just for a safety. In fact, he might. Searing Chains inside the fountain, though. As the Aegis, it is gone. And Picard's trying to do what he can on the top lanes to push out, get this next item, and at least get the Sacred Relic. But it looks like they're going to lose another lane of Rax if no one comes back. And even if he does, it's a 4v5 fight for Boom.
Radiant's middle barracks.
Pakaz really wants to
Dire's top tower.
get his item.
And yeah, what's it? Do you go in for... No, he's bought up the Sacred Relic, so he's got that item coming in on the courier. So it is going to be the Nullifier.
They need to remove these wards as well. There is a ward inside their base.
That's rough.
They really should remove the ward.
Yeah. They maybe think the Sentry Ward on the other side covers it, but it's not. It's right off to the side. And like you say, that this is a lot of knowledge for the side of Thunder Awaken.
Timber will have the Sight of Eyes as well. Oh, that's so good for them.
And he is going in towards that Refresher as well on the Timber Sword, so he's going to have the double BKB, the double Hex as well. And what's Roshan? Roshan a minute and 40 away, at least a minute and 40 away. Storms for it. Yeah, got to run himself away from the little squirrel lady. Can't be caught out outside the base like that, even if it is just a support, because you don't know who's behind you.
There's no reason for a Thunder to just sit and wait out and wait for the Roshan. They can keep trying to get kills on the map. Look at Lumiere. Ooh.
Oh, that jetpack animation with the TP as well. It's like the Clockwork should have like a waving by animation coming through.
DD bottom. Are they saving this DD for this van? The Ember Spirit uses this DD rune very well now. I mean, not DD anymore, right?
Yeah, the amplified damage. Yeah.
AD.
As long as the heroes keep saying it, I'll keep saying it. But yeah, it just feels like, again, Thunder Awaken, they had this early game tempo with the Ember Spirit, which translated into this. Oh, he might actually lose the Hoodwink here. Hoodwink, can he get himself away? No, he cannot. The damage was enough, but now, well, the wards are being dewarded. It doesn't like Thunder Awaken. They're going to take a risk to try and step up and get some revenge for the furry friend.
Yeah, no buyback. That means that Boom has 1 minute to do whatever he wants.
And
I mean, not going to fight, but they can get the map. They can push the waves. They can deward.
We'll see if the game is on the side here, if Gaben favors Boom, because that Roshan 4 seconds out, and if they do have this Hoodwink down for the next 45 seconds here, maybe Boom will be able to set up and contest, but the longer they're outside of the space, the harder it's going to be, because this top lane will push in. And Roshan, it's going to be a fairly quick one, but not the quickest, so they might have the Hoodwink back in time.
You probably have the Hoodwink for this fight. There's no way they can kill the Rosh that fast.
Yeah. Yeah, 20 seconds back on the Hoodwink. Roshan is back up. They're going to scout this one out. Rocket Flare coming through. It's going to see it in now as well. Will Boom make a move for this? The smoke is out. You've got your boots of travel out here on Yelena. You just need something to target for the TP.
Did they use the other Roche banner? They had one.
Yeah, it looks like they did. Item-wise, I can't say, but what I am going to be able to see is the jump in now as well. Hookshot connects onto Sven. The cooldown's going to come out. This is early BKBs being forced out here, and Panda might be fine with this one. Storm Spirit jumps in. He's going to be able to get the vortex out. The pulverize coming through on the Sven. The Sven, hand of God, it's not going to be enough to get the kill. Sven has that buyback, going to be instantly back into this fight if he needs to be. There's a tier 2 tower. There's an outpost for him to TP2. Backline dive coming out. Storm Spirit going to be in a lot of trouble. LSA won't connect because he has to pop that BKB. Once again, the pulverize comes out here, but it doesn't matter. The Hex comes out onto the Primal Beast. Primal Beast, he didn't have that BKB, and now Illich is going to be losing a whole lot of life. He's going to lose all of his life here, and this is going to be the buyback from the Storm Spirit, but it might just be the back protection for Picaz, as Picaz has to run himself away. And at least you force out, what, a buyback on the Sven, but you don't have a Primal Beast now for the next 2 minutes, and you are going to give up the Roshan.
Yeah, this is gonna be a push. This is gonna be rough for Boom to defend. We saw that Pakaz was just free hitting this Sven, so Sven died this time around. This was a nice approach from Boom. But how do they defend now? Sven still doesn't have BKB, but it's just like 25 seconds. He'll have it in time.
Yeah. And they do give him the Aegis as well, because he did have to buy back in that fight. So even if he doesn't have the buyback now, he still has that second life. And yeah, still no Primal Beast for 75 seconds. I think they're going to lose another lane of Rax here.
You don't want to give the enemy any win conditions here. Just go when they don't have the buyback on the Primal Beast. Put the egg on this Van.
So Storm, what's he going to be able to do? Jumps in, but it's just going to be onto the creep wave here as well. The Vortex with the fortification on the tower, it will be enough to take down the creeps, but there is no backdoor protection just yet. Homing missile flies through onto Lumia, but like you say, he's got that BKB back up now, and they are going to lose another lane of Rack. Still 45 seconds here on the Primal Beast before he's back up. No jump after the Storm Spirit, because he's still farming. He's got, what's that, the Gleipnir coming out. Are they just going to lose Megas? They might just lose Megas here on Boom.
Yeah, they might just lose Megas. Nothing they can do. They need to fight 5v5. If it was like your Clockwork, it's your Primal Beast.
Jump in. There is going to be the cogs coming down now as well. Knight back into the pit here. The break onto the Lina. And the Lina just trying to clean up these creeps. And with the Primal Beast coming back up, you can see that Thunder Awaken, they're playing it safe. Yeah, they are. Even with the Aegis, they don't want to overcommit here in the Radiant base.
Where's the Roche banner?
Oh,
I found it.
Where is
On
it?
the bottom. Bottom lane.
Oh,
middle
yeah,
lane.
I see it now. Yeah. That's a pain.
It's gonna be strong, very strong Super Crips.
I'm not opposed.
And you can see them getting buffed up by the banner. Yeah, this makes it even harder because this lane will push in. And was that full? It was, right? It's Megas coming out now. So this banner's going to be here for another 3 minutes. And this is going to be a massive... Boom can't leave the base, because these creep waves will just make a menace on the tier 4 towers.
Yeah, they can't. They need to go for a desperate play at this point. They need to like push out the waves and go for a smoke play after the Aegis. They still need to wait the Aegis to run out.
Do you think Thunder Awaken gives them that time to wait out the Aegis? Because it looks like Sven looking for at least the Swift Blink to come in. But you know, once he's got that up, does he just make a move towards the tier 4s with the rest of his team?
Yeah, they should like take slow fights, push the creeps, force Boom to make mistakes.
And which way are they going to be coming in the base? Of course, they're going to be coming in where these the mega creeps are coming out with the Roshan banner, which is still going on. These creeps here. Dive coming through. Storm Spirit tries to get into Dark Mago. Going to be able to get a really good Vortex here onto the creeps' back lines. But do they have the lockdown onto the M Spirit? M Spirit, the Pulverize comes out. He has a buyback if he wants to get in with the rest of his team now. But they're going to be able to get a really nice bushwhack onto Knight. Knight trying to get himself away from the Sven. The right clicks from that Clockwork has to pop that Glimmer Cape, but the right clicks onto the Sven. The Sven jump in backlines once again. The Vortex, but Pakaz, do they have the damage to get the kill onto this one? Because Pakaz, he's getting low himself. Aegis does get popped. Ember Spirit now, he's back in this fight. He's making a move towards the rest of his team. Dark Mago, that's his buyback. Well, Lumia, they just go for the tier 4s. They've got the pipe out onto the creeps. I think they might just be able to end the game here and now. Opening up the shop, jump in. Once again, Lumia trying to use that BKB. It doesn't matter. He right-clicks down the Ancient, and even through all the aggression of Boom, Thunder Awaken will take it.
That was nice. Some teams would just back off when the Ember died. Just, okay, we don't have to force the Ember to buy back here. We can go again later. But they were dead already, right? They had